Welcome back, fish heads, to Waterbox Live Blue Friday.
We're refreshed. We had lunch. We had a little break. You guys got to watch a beautiful streaming of the 90.3. A lot of chit chat going on with that. But we are back and we are rolling for 5 more streams.
No.
It's 3 o'clock. We still have 5 to go. So
Let's
we're
make it
here
4.
all day.
If you guys haven't already, I know I'm repetitive, but subscribe to the channel.
What?
Subscribe to the channel.
Oh, look at that. Ayo. All right.
Actually, I got it backwards. Like, I'm losing it. We're gone for an hour. I'm falling apart. Like the stream, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell right next to it. Helps us out tremendously. If you guys want more details on all the giveaways and everything like that, head over to waterboxaquariums.com.
Yep, absolutely. We have 3 $500 gift cards that we are giving away during this stream. The giveaway is open a new browser, go to the schedule. You have your entry block right there. There will also be a bonus word dropped throughout the stream, which will get you extra entries. That goes until 3:30, so you have 30 minutes of the stream, and then we will announce at the end of the stream the 3 winners. So get in there and keep an eye out on the screen for the bonus word. And we're doing a full Q&A, so start dropping your questions in here. We're going to be pulling from that. We also have 2 $5,000 gift cards for our grand prize.
Yes.
That's open until 6:59 Eastern, and we're going to draw those winners on the final stream. So that is also on the webpage. You can put your entries in, social actions for more entries. Do that now if you have not.
Yes. Also want to mention real quick the Blue Friday raffle that's supporting Coral Restoration Foundation. If you guys watched our last, not the intermission, but the stream before that, we are giving away 2 $5,000 gift cards to the winner of that, and every dollar that goes to that raffle will go straight to Coral Restoration Foundation. Great cause, so if you can, go donate some money and also get a chance to win.
All right, and I have seen people that one or two that said that it still says closed at 11:30. Close your browser, open a new one, or try incognito because it's just stuck on the previous one.
Yeah, it's a caching issue, so just close your browser, open a new one.
Yeah, so that way it should work for you. And then big sales going on today. Blue Friday up to $3,000 off of aquariums, which is crazy. So you see all those sales listed on the website. Plus additions, new announcement that we did today. Also, everything that is on sale is in stock and it's shipping. We already have stuff shipping out today. So we aren't allowing back orders. So what's in stock will go on sale until it sells out. So this is why you really do want to get your order in. The earlier the better, to make sure that we don't run out of, say, we have a lot coming in, we have a lot on hand, but do get your stuff in earlier. We usually used to allow back orders, so it didn't really matter because it would be shipping at some later date. Everything ordered on Blue Friday should be shipped by November 30th.
Yes, so definitely don't take your time on that because there is a slight chance on maybe some of the models that they can run out of stock, and you don't want to be left high and dry.
No. All right, so we got full Q&A, anything Waterbox, ordering, decision making, questions on different stuff. We are here for you guys on this one. So they're gonna start pulling questions kind of from the chat. We wanna go over a couple standard things that people generally ask that we see in support a lot of questions people have about ordering and receiving. So we're gonna go through those common ones, give them a chance to grab your questions from the chat, and then we'll move on to those. But these are ones that we happen to come across a lot. So we're just gonna go ahead and
this first one is very Blue Friday related, right?
Yes.
So how soon will my Waterbox arrive?
So like we said, everything will be shipped by November 30th. Most of it's gonna be way earlier than that. Like people that ordered this morning already have tracking, stuff is on their way.
Yeah.
Big shipments, small shipments, it doesn't matter. So everything's gonna be shipping very quickly. That to the 30th gives us a little grace period just with quantity of orders and our warehouse being able to only do but so much per day. But most of it's going to be shipping much earlier than that.
Jess, what if the model I want is out of stock?
Well, should have ordered earlier. No. So there are a select few models. It really depends on the market. The USA pretty much has almost everything in stock. Canada, UK, and EU is going to be just kind of dependent on the market. But if it is out of stock, and you're in, say, US, in Canada, EU or UK, it probably will not be restocking before the end of the sale. But we do plan to have things for like Black Friday and other stuff coming up.
Yeah.
If you're in the US and it says out of stock, we have more inventory arriving like next week. That'll be like restocking during the sale. Hit the notify me when available on that product so that you get alerted right away while the sale's still gone, and you can check out then. Or we have so many different models, maybe find one that's in stock that meets your needs as well and go with that one instead.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a good one considering the plus editions. What should I purchase with my aquarium?
Yep, so definitely take a look at the plus editions that we talked about earlier. We talked about it in depth on the 12 o'clock stream. And that's gonna show you pretty much all the equipment, all the supplies and stuff that you would wanna get. If you don't want the bundles, there's also configure your water box where you can kind of pick and choose what equipment to put with it. But those bundles are a huge asset for just figuring out without having to think too much of exactly what you need, and you get extra discounting.
Yep. Will you be having Black Friday sales?
Yes.
Yes, we always participate in Black Friday. However, I can tell you that it will not be as attractive as Blue Friday.
Yeah, so Blue Friday is our main thing. We always do something for Black Friday. We can't tell you what, but there will be something going on. So if you do miss out for Blue Friday, there are more chances coming up for different types of sales.
Perfect. Do you offer financing?
I'll let you answer that one.
Yes, so guys, we do offer financing. We have financing in all 4 of our markets, and those markets are the US, Canada, UK, and most of Europe. So you can head over at the top of the website, there's a financing link, just click that and it'll get you all the information for that.
It's a good question, helps out a lot.
Keen, are you ready?
I got tons of questions.
Okay, we should probably you want to jump into those or you want to finish with these?
Let's just do ours. These ones here, because these are just common support
Okay.
questions. We can just blow through them and then grab from
Can
the other.
freshwater or saltwater be interchanged?
People ask us a lot, and we've actually done some highlights on different owners that have done it. Our models, even though if we categorize them as fresh versus salt in our navigation, they can be used either way. Like, they're not like, oh, this one will only handle salt. There's not any like formula difference. It's just that it has a sump, which considered a saltwater model. If it doesn't, we consider it freshwater. But you'll see in Adriano's stream later, the clear being used for saltwater. Our user highlight on Fresh Friday was a frag being used as a freshwater, so they're definitely interchangeable.
Awesome. How will my water box ship? What ships freight versus ground?
Yeah, so a lot of your like cubes and supplies and stuff are going to ship ground. Some of your clears, small Edens are going to ship ground. And then anything larger is going to come to you with a freight carrier. So that's going to actually come on a freight truck. They're going to send an appointment and deliver to you, whereas ground just gets shipped and delivered to your door. So if you're getting something ground, you don't need to be there for it. It's just like a standard FedEx shipment. If it's freight, they will call to make an appointment with you for you to actually be there and accept it, check for damages, all of that. So very different procedure in the 2 different types, but whenever it ships, you'll get the notifications, the carrier will reach out to you, all of that. You don't have to do anything on your end.
What do they have to check for at the time of delivery?
Damage, please check for damage. So in a freight shipment, if the crate's messed up, the pallet's messed up, the shrink wrap around it, a box, anything, write it on your receiving paperwork. And if you can, and the driver won't bolt.
There you go.
And the driver won't leave.
Totally love it. All right.
Then try to open your stuff and double check it that way. It's going to make it easier for a claim.
Let's see if they caught that.
I'm very heated about deliveries and damages. If it's ground, they just drop it off. They don't care.
Do I need to be home?
Freight, yes.
Holy crap.
Ground, no. But Anthony did say porch pirates. Even a ground shipment, if you can be home or have it held or something like that, please do, because this is the time of year for things that get stolen from your patio.
You guys got real lucky with that one. We were actually just talking about that at lunch.
We were. I was talking about how I'm surprised that I don't drop more because of my general language by day. And we're talking about that. I guess I was one of the first to drop cuss words on our live
Years and
streams at
years
some
ago,
point.
Yeah. You
I
did
didn't
that same
remember
thing
that.
where you were just talking normally and it came out.
Because that is my normal talk, unfortunately.
Will they bring it into my home?
No. So if you get a freight shipment, you do have the option, depending on the market, for stop laughing.
This is great. I love it.
For special delivery that you can pay for, and that's they will bring it like into your garage or something. Otherwise, it is curbside, but they will not bring it into a home, upstairs, or anything like that.
Alrighty.
All right.
Now on to
That was the
viewer
must
questions.
covers on that one, real quick.
Torn between using a clear Mini 16 versus a Cube 20 for a soft coral tank. Which one do you recommend?
I mean, personally, just because it's what I've always done is using something like a cube that has the filtration built in. However, after you see Adriana's one at 6 o'clock today, you might change your mind on using a clear for a reef tank. There's a little bit more considerations that you have to take into effect, and she's going to actually go over a lot of that. So I personally would do a cube. However, I say Adriana's got it on lockdown of how to make a clear a perfect reef tank.
Yep. In your 32-week Reefer LX series, I don't think it was quite, was it 32? What heaters did you use in that tank?
Oh no.
I think we started with 32 and ended up with like 25.
Yeah.
Well, it's done.
The proposed 32-week ended up being 25-week. What heaters did we use? We used like titanium, right?
We did. We used titanium heaters on a controller, Finex.
Yeah.
Took me a second to think of the name, but we did Finex because they have built-in controllers and they're titanium, and they go up to a higher wattage. So those do go up to like 800 watt and stuff. If you need something bigger
That was,
than
I think, my favorite series that we've done.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Will you ever be dropping a product line of ATO, roller mat, etc., like Red Sea, or stick mainly into tanks? I don't know. You guys ask enough times. You guys ask about roller mats every week.
Yeah. I mean, we eventually gave you compatible sumps at least for roller mats, but
Yeah.
like us producing our own, nothing's impossible.
Yeah.
But
I
you
can
know.
tell you that we are producing many products outside of just aquariums. I mean, we have salt. I've already told you guys that we have a range of chemicals that are coming very soon to complement the salt.
RDI,
So
refractometer,
we're venturing
magnet.
outside of just a lot of accessories and stuff like that. So you never know.
Stay tuned. Why you should always be subscribed to our videos.
Yes.
That's how you find out.
Yes. Can you show examples of a planted freshwater waterbox tank?
We have surprisingly we haven't really mentioned it much so far today, which we really should have. Is our Facebook Waterbox official group. This is the place to be. If you're going to join a group, definitely join this one. 20,000 members, something like that.
22,000.
22,000 members, and it's such a good group. Like, I'm in a ton of groups on Facebook of different animal things, and they get out of control. Not always the nicest people. I will say our group is always so nice, so helpful, and there's going to be tons of posts, freshwater, saltwater, everything. People love to give you advice and help you with questions, so do go over there. And that's also how we find most of our owner spotlights. Is we find the people that are active in there, have a beautiful tank that is like truly inspirational, and that's how they become one of our owner spotlights. So if you're not in that group, go over there, join it. You will absolutely love it.
Where do I place ChemiPure in my all-in-one tank? I have mine beside the return pump.
Usually you're gonna wanna put it in like the middle chamber, just for the fact that if you have it with your return pump, the odds of the return pump sucking the media bag up against the intake can be pretty high, which can lead to reduced flow, burning out your pump, or also causing the bag to be ripped, and then you end up with ChemiPure all in your back filters and inside your aquarium. So ideally, I try and keep any media or bags or sponges away from the filter itself, the pump, and with your all-in-one, you've got the sock chamber, you have a whole another second chamber. That's where I put media, sponges, heater, all of that stuff.
I'm still holding my laughter
Why?
because your little mix-up for a beginner is the all-in-one plus replacing just the standard all-in-one, and is that the best way to start?
Yeah, so the plus editions are basically, you have the aquarium, but then you also have all the equipment, depending on which one you choose, like just equipment, that kind of stuff, or with, salt and RODI. So you're still getting the aquarium. It's just adding all those stuff that you need into it at a discounted rate.
Yeah, if you want to buy just the aquarium, you can do that. The aquarium purchase availability on its own. Like if you just want to buy the tank and the stand, you can always do that.
Yeah, same
the
as it
Plus
has been.
Edition is just another option to simplify picking out your equipment.
Yeah.
On the Eating Complete system, is the stand a glossy finish on it?
No.
No, we do not do glossy
No.
finishes on anything.
No.
They don't, in my opinion, not a great idea for a fish tank. You
No.
see everything. You drop water on it, you see streaks, you see fingerprints, you see it just doesn't look good.
I think that actually, like, nowadays in modern, like, decorating in your home doesn't have a lot of glossy anymore, so it doesn't match a lot of what people want, but there's no shine or sheen to any of our cabinets.
Yeah, they're all a matte finish. How many folks would you recommend for moving a 150.4 into a home? Also, do you have a preferred glass suction cup for carrying?
I mean, for that one, it really depends on who the people are. Two really strong dudes, totally could do it.
Yeah.
If we got some not as strong guys, or, some women, or what, it kind of really depends on the mix, but I'd say 2 to 3 is plenty. Suction cups are great. I don't have any preferred brand. I'm sure could probably dig up the link of the ones that we use, but they're all pretty compatible. Pick one with good results.
Just read the reviews,
and also they are rated by weight of the suction
important.
cup. So do make sure that you are getting one that's rated for enough weight, and you can find the weights through customer service or the tech specs.
What are your thoughts on lighting? I ordered the. That probably says I like to look at the Radions. Maybe how are the BLAI Blades comparing?
The blades are not going to compare to Radions. They're completely different types of lighting. Blades are good supplements to Radions. It's a very popular add-on to Radions to give more blue pop or just some more lighting. But you can't compare the two side by side. Blades are great for smaller aquariums or lower light scenarios. They also have great freshwater ones. But like, you can't even compare blades to primes, much less Radion. So if you have a larger tank, or you've got, mixed reef or any SPS, like, the blades are not going to cut it for you. Go with the primes, Radions, or hydras.
Bonus word, you guys. Don't miss the bonus
Housekeeping.
word.
Add that in there for your extra entries for the gift cards we're giving away.
How large of an ATO do I need for the 25 Peninsula?
How long do you not want to fill it up for?
You could do 25 gallons.
You could have 100 gallons on there and probably not worry about it for a year.
ATO would be bigger than the fish tank.
I guess it's
4
filled
times
for
the
a
size.
year. Good. I'd say whatever fits into your cabinet. And I know on the Cube 20s in the cabinet, and this is what we always do with ours, is actually a clear 6, because the ATO looks just as beautiful as your main aquarium. So I would say with that one, you could probably fit the clear, one of the bigger clears, clear 6 or up, into the cabinet itself. You can use buckets, you can really use anything. But I would say, a 5 or 6 gallon will last you plenty of time on that model. 100 gallon ATO. That'd be pretty funny.
Will you ever be expanding on the manifold? It would be nice to see options bigger than 2 connections.
I just don't think that the demand is there for that.
Yeah.
We do have, I'm pretty sure in our support help desk somewhere is a thing of how to build your own manifold that one of our users did that you could take and tailor to make larger. But in all honesty, most people don't even use 2 of the outputs on a manifold. So offering one bigger, I feel that the demand would be extremely small. So I don't see it likely, but anything is, I guess, possible.
Is it possible to convert all-in-one tank into a sump tank?
You sure can. You can drill it for an overflow box. You can plumb it. It is going to void your warranty anytime you drill an aquarium, but it definitely can be done. You could probably check in our user group. I feel like someone has probably done it, but I could not direct you on the process and what you need to do.
Talking of roller mats, I've just ordered the Frag 175.6. Congratulations. Will a mat fit straight in, or does the sump need modifying?
So our sumps are made to fit most models of filter roller. You would have to check the tech specs to be 100% and compare to yours. So I can't say off the top of my head, but we did design the sock area that has a removable tray to be able to accommodate most filter rollers on the market.
Yeah. I'm going to answer this question, Keenan. Hopefully I don't take it from you.
Go ahead.
He says, do you offer custom sumps? So if you guys don't know already, we have a custom aquarium division now. So you head over to waterboxaquariums.com, you go to custom, you put in all the specs that you want, and you can get a custom aquarium. Now you can't necessarily order a custom sump from that, but if you wanted to order an aquarium system, you know, a custom aquarium system with a custom sump, you could do that.
Yes.
Any plan on making larger cubes?
We do it in custom.
Yeah, we do it in custom. And then we've talked about it. It's never been a really wildly popular option in the industry overall, so it's tough. It's tough. But again, that's why we do custom. I mean, we're building some really, you guys will probably start seeing some of them in the groups, but we have some really amazing custom tanks being shipped all over the world.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And it's one of those things, like the demand has to be there, and for large cubes, it just isn't. It's more of a niche-y size to make it a production model.
Exact. Are the Carab Seed Life Rock bundles pre-scaped?
I don't know what pre-scaped mean, but no. It comes with a nice variety of different shapes and arches and stuff of the Carab Seed that we would use in escaping. Generally, it's going to have more than you're going to need, just so you have variety. But it's not going to give you like a plan or like a schematic of like how to scape it. There's just too many variables, and people like different looks. It's just a foundation of a great variety of Carab Seed rock, which we use on all of our builds. Love Carab Seed Life Rock.
It's good stuff.
It's amazing. The shapes are great and easy to work with. So it gives you a great foundation for it, but you got to figure out how you're scaping it.
Go back and look
Feel free to watch a lot of our videos on scaping.
Yeah, Jess is amazing at scaping, and she has done some videos. The one I remember the most is, I think, the one on the Reef LX that we were just talking about. That's a good one to go back and look at, like how we put all those rocks together and stuff. How many sand crabs do you think it would take to eat a body? What's a sand crab? You talking about like a hermit crab? What are we talking about here?
Probably those little sand crabs that live at the beach. He's gonna have
like the ghost
160. He's gonna have 167 pounds of sand in his apartment. He's gonna have sand
because
crabs.
You want to know
how to dispose of a body?
Are they going to eat your body, like because they're in your home, or
are you doing some shady stuff and need to get rid of a body cold?
There's a lot of questions.
There's more questions than we have answers.
Your question creates a lot of questions.
How big is the person? Like,
does the new subscriber 10% discount work only work for certain items at checkout? English. Yes. Anything Waterbox, only Waterbox branded supplies and stuff like that.
right, but it cannot add on to a running discount.
Right.
Right. So you're going to still win with the 20% off supplies that we have now versus that discount.
What suggestions for maintaining the system if I'm traveling for a week away? Auto feeder, anything else?
I guess it depends on how complex your system is as far as your livestock and your coral. If you've got a basic reef, softies and LPS, it's pretty well established. An auto feeder's great. If you could have someone dose a bit, if you're dosing every day or two now and then you go and you take a whole week off from it, your levels are going to plummet. If it's pretty self-sufficient, you do a water change beforehand, you don't really dose during the week, it's not going to matter. And then having a top off. Having a top off unit connected to a large enough reservoir for a week is going to be pretty much your key. But you can keep it pretty simple because, you don't need a full controller set and stuff like that. But if you have it and you can set it up to be a little more automated, it's a great thing.
Lots of good questions coming in here. Can I use the winning prizes? I guess if they won a prize, could they use it on a custom aquarium?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. It's Waterbox money.
Yeah. How often do you need to do water changes on a saltwater aquarium?
Okay, on a general rule, and this is going to vary, is every 2 weeks, 10 to 20%, depending on your levels. If you say don't run a protein skimmer, or you have a super high bioload, or a nano that doesn't have a skimmer or as much kind of filtration, you can do weekly water changes. But I would say for a like saltwater reef, don't ever go more than 2 weeks in between water changes. You're replenishing so much as far as trace elements and stuff like that you want to keep kind of consistent in there.
Ian's going to disagree with you on the next
He
episode.
is. He is going to disagree, actually. Ian's going to say no water changes.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about dipping sauces?
Dipping
I see
sauces?
someone honey mustard will always be my favorite dipping sauce. I'm like, where did that come from? I haven't looked at comments in a while.
So they say it's hard to hear me. How are my mic levels? Mic check. 1, 2.
You sound fine.
Hello, hello?
Go ahead and read the next one.
Can you hear me?
Actually, that no.
No,
No.
no.
Maybe it.
Are you
What?
are you
Mic
on?
check. 1, 2.
Tap it.
Waterbox. Yeah.
You're good.
All right. Taking tech advice from the comments, but sometimes it actually helps. Are you? I keep forgetting that the questions are on the screen. I'm just reading the comments. Are you going to create your own lights or coral in the future?
I don't know.
Lights are a tough thing to do, so probably not.
Yeah, you just never know. I mean, like, we're always
Yeah.
working on stuff. We have different things going, so
Yeah, and I'm speaking specifically of, like reef tank lights, but
yeah.
or coral. So what's that?
No, you're just talking low sometimes. You
Oh,
your voice.
yeah. Or coral in the future. Are we going to sell coral?
No, probably not. We gotta stay in our lane.
Ask enough times and enough people say it. I don't
That's true. That's true.
know. What's the biggest aquarium that could go in a second floor apartment?
You would have to talk to an engineer and construction guy. Depends on your building, your materials, the age, and so many other factors that we could not tell you that whatsoever. Sorry, that was not helpful answer.
Can you mix sand colors?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
It's a free country.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason like different types of sand or grains can't go together.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in like saltwater, there's only really white and black, but you can like the speckled look. Because they have like freshwater versions that are the mix, so you could do the same thing in salt.
They're still saying my levels are low, but maybe I'm just mumbling.
Like
Running-
if you lean over, it drops. So project.
Okay.
Talk louder.
I got to work on my posture. Stand up straight. How much ranch am I supposed to dose in my tank? Cole, you can dose as much ranch as you want in the tank. Just make sure you take all the corals and fish out
We're
first.
not responsible for the aftermath. I don't know. Think a protein skimmer could take ranch out of water? I think the foam head would crash. You could no good.
Yeah, it would just, yeah. Sure.
Thank you, Cole.
I think that's it for questions right now. They keep
If you
coming,
guys,
but cut off.
I have one here. What is the current lead time for a tank order? If we're talking about production models that are on sale, all Blue Friday orders will be shipping by November 30th. Most of them will be much faster than that, but that's just kind of our grace period that we're giving. Orders placed today are going to ship much faster than orders placed next week. So they're going to go in the order that they're received. So, there is no back order. A lot of times on Blue Friday, we've got some models that aren't coming in for a month, 2 months, something like that. Not the case this year. We are stocked, ready to go, warehouse is working. So it's going to be very fast turnaround, which is amazing news.
yeah, and again, if you guys are in Canada and aren't able to get a tank in stock for Blue Friday, there's going to be other promotions coming down the road when the stock does arrive. So don't worry about that.
Yeah.
We are up to almost 14,000 on the coral restoration.
That is amazing
raffle.
news.
So again,
Yay.
guys, if you can head over to and enter that raffle. You can donate as little as $10 if you can spare the change, and you can get a chance to win one of two $5,000 gift cards. So
It's all
we
of
greatly
it's going to
appreciate
the
it.
Coral Restoration Foundation. It's such a great cause. If you missed our 1 p.m. stream, go back and check it. There's a little technical difficulties, but the information's great and showing you why it's so important to whatever we could do to help this foundation, help recover from this year.
Yeah, and it's amazing that you guys are generous enough to get us all almost to 14,000 already. So
Yeah,
we
that is
appreciate
amazing.
that.
We got 2 more questions. So
Okay.
okay. Good.
All right.
I recently bought a new RODI unit. Am I better off doing 2 carbon filters or 1 sediment or 2 sediments and 1 carbon? I have city water and no chloramines.
I always think 2 carbon's gonna be better than 2 sediment. The
okay.
sediment is so quick and cheap to swap out. If you just want to swap it a little bit, I mean, if you want to be real proactive and swap it every month or 2, you know, that's going to be plenty. The carbon's going to be doing more as far as, say your city does flush some extra chlorine through, you know, your city water. Like, you don't know what they're doing. They do change chemical levels depending on what they need. So the carbon's going to do more as preventing stuff that's going to blow out your membrane or blow out your DI. So I'd say 2 carbon's always better than 2 sediment, and just go with that. But I mean, either one technically is fine.
Cool.
Last one.
What is the best to do to lower phosphate?
Figure out why your phosphates are high, because it either means like kind of your proactive work as far as water changes, or if you're source water, you're not using good RODI water, or things need to be changed, you can have more in. You're feeding too much, or your food's too dirty. You know, those are all causes. So you do want to figure out the cause of it, because fighting them and then still doing the same thing that's adding the high phosphates is not going to get you as far. Once you figure out that, everything's good. Phosphate media is going to be your fastest method. It's going to actually drop it, remove it in a faster rate than like kind of water changes will work, but phosphate is working.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was like doing it so visibly.
I can tell when you read something that you think is funny because you just get this look on your face.
Well, I'm trying to think of did I mention my golden horse head at some point?
What?
I have a gold horse head at my house. I had to have mentioned it at some point. Someone said,
Linda?
where's your golden horse head?
So,
It's like
Linda,
the
please,
favorite thing I've ever bought.
please tell us how you know of the golden horse head.
I had to have mentioned it at some point.
Yeah, how dedicated are you? I love it, Linda. Like, that has to be a long time ago.
Yeah.
All right, we need to know more
That's the best
information.
purchase I've ever made, by the way.
A golden horse head?
Yeah.
Even Keenan's confused.
It's not like a real horse head.
Well,
it's just
obviously
like
not. We didn't chop the head off
sculpture
of a horse.
Sculpture of a horse head. It's great. Angie loves it. Best purchase ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just want to know. No, I went back and watched videos from the past. So you did say it at some point.
Yeah.
What in the world are you talking about a golden horse head in a video?
I don't know.
All right. Well, everyone now knows that
I
Rich
need
has
to
a
know
golden
which
horse
episode.
head.
Linda, can you tell us which episode that was? Because I need to know.
He's gonna go back and watch
Yeah.
it. One says, "What's in the cup?"
Stuff.
Liquid.
She's hydrating. All right. So what are we doing, Keenan?
we can announce winners.
All right, we're gonna announce winners.
All right. We're already there. All right, guys. We're giving away all the monies.
Oh, she says you and Jess were doing a live show at each of your homes, COVID times.
Oh, that's right.
Did you have it in the background?
I did. I put it in the background intentionally
Whoa,
because I was
that's
like,
when we used to do them by Skype or whatever. We would Skype in or...
we did it. Yeah, we did a few that way.
Back when you couldn't leave your home. Actually, I was in the office still. You were at home.
Oh, that's right.
I was like,
You're
I'm
the
still
only
going
one
into
here.
work.
Yeah. That didn't last very long. We eventually were like, let's just go back to work.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for that mystery. Everyone's really excited about the horse head now.
You know what you gotta do? Bring it in next
Horse head,
Put
horse
a
head.
recap and put it
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring the horse head in. Keenan has a great idea. All right. Angie will love that it's not in the house anymore. But
Yeah. Can live here. All right. We got some winners. We have 3 winners to announce. Let's go ahead and get started with the first one. Are you ready?
Yep.
Number 1.
Priscilla Westbrook, congratulations! Getting all the monies. All right.
You got the second one?
I just wonder, have you seen anybody in here win and like post that they won?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Cool. Let's
All
go.
right. Ready? Winner number 2.
Nathan Piazza. Congratulations, Nathan.
All right, one more winner for this stream. Remember, we do this on each stream, so don't be sad. Winner number 3 is... Nope.
What? Melissa All red.
Woo! Good job, guys. Yours will be emailed to you. Congratulations. We really appreciate everyone that's been tuning in. I see so many people that have been going for each stream. Keep it going.
Yeah.
4 more to go.
Still lots of chances to win. Still lots of knowledges.
Does that mean we've had 4 and we'd have 4 more? I don't know I don't know math.
Yeah. What are math? Yeah, I think it's 8 streams.
Is it 8? Maybe 9?
7.
7? There's always
No,
7.
because we have 11 to 7. That's 8.
11, 12, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8.
Yay, we can count.
Anyway, we're doing math
We can count.
on
Yay.
air. We'll be back we'll be back at 4 with Living Reef, talking about how to properly stock your water box. We'll see you then.
Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell.
Don't go anywhere. Make sure to join us on the next Blue Friday stream for more guests and giveaways.
Blue Friday is back. Blue Friday is a day created by Waterbox Aquariums dedicated to education and growth for aquarists worldwide.
We'll be live on Facebook and YouTube from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. with special guests dropping knowledges about all things aquatics.
This year is packed with special guests, sales, and over 20,000 in giveaways. Giveaways include 3 $500 gift cards every stream. Grand prize is 2 $5,000 gift cards.
You can enter for your chance to win now by going to waterboxaquariums.com. And don't forget, Blue Friday is the best day to save big on your new Waterbox Aquarium.
There will be sales on aquariums, accessories, and equipment. Sales are live in the USA, Canada, United Kingdom, and Europe on Friday, November 3rd at 11 a.m. Eastern until Friday, November 10th at 12 p.m. Eastern.
Waterbox is committed to doing our part in protecting and restoring the world's oceans, reefs, and waterways. So to keep that promise, all proceeds of the Blue Friday 2023 raffle will be donated to the Coral Restoration Foundation.
We're raffling off 2 Waterbox gift cards, each valued at $4,999 to benefit the Coral Restoration Foundation. To learn more about Blue Friday, visit waterboxaquariums.com.